the thing that we learned is that my dad could take care of us. Nobody ended up in the hospital. Morning, YouTube. Oh man, it is a smoky Saturday morning here in Klamath Falls, Oregon. The place is on fire. Whew. We've had a good week and a rough week at the same time. It is, what time is it? It's 9:30 in the morning. Normally I'd be driving my butt off. I'd have been up 4 o'clock in the morning running. Not today, not this week. It has nothing to do with no miles. I got good miles. It has everything to do with being sick and on the road. Oh. Let me just say this. I never get sick. And I don't say that braggadocious or anything. I just never get sick. I've never ever taken a flu shot, never got any of the shots that were required during the pandemic. I just don't get sick. I can't remember the last time I got the flu or shut down. That's why last year with the heart thing was a little surprise to me, but anyway. Last week we only ran 2,100 miles. Not a big deal. Our weekend load was only like 630 miles. Picked it up Friday morning in Salt Lake, Utah, going to Riverside, California. So made the best of it. This is our new load. It's a little crooked, but I did it in a pounding wind, so I'll take it. Where to start? Like I said, last week I only got 2,100 miles. Not a big deal. I really wasn't too worried about it. Picked up in Salt Lake on Friday morning. Decided to only drive 200 miles down to St. George, Utah, because they have a really good bike trail system on there. So I thought I'd go try it out. I wish I had my mountain bike. I gotta figure out how to put another bike on this truck. But anyway, did some riding on Friday. I really didn't think I needed to do a reset because I had plenty of hours and that didn't really bother me to get a reset. So Saturday, took off, went down to Barstow and parked Saturday. And man, it was hot. It was hot. So I didn't ride my bike on Saturday down there. Got up Sunday morning and it was cool. It was about 80, 85 or so, and went and rode. It quickly got hot, I'll tell you that. And got in that ride, saw the train museum down there, the Harvey House Hotel, and got in about 30 miles before the heat got to me and came back. So ended up getting a 34. Got up early on Monday morning. I was an hour from where I had to deliver Monday morning. Got up early, boogied on down, and we got unloaded. I think we were unloaded by 7:30 in the morning. And within 15-20 minutes, I got my next load for the start of this week. And we were picking up shingles 11 miles from where we dropped. So rolled over there, got loaded. It was a no tarp load, which was good. And took off. While I was driving on Monday, I started feeling a little sick. Didn't really know what. Headache, a little bit of a backache, but I wasn't totally sure what was going on. Got to Littlefield, Arizona, Monday night, showered, shut down, got up in the morning, and again, I was feeling a little sick. We were delivering in Brighton, Colorado, which is just outside Denver area, and I got to Dillon Lake, Frisco area in Colorado, ran out of time, and shut down at that scenic overview there at the lake, which I highly recommend. Woke up Wednesday morning and I had a headache, backache, I couldn't breathe, sore throat. I think I had a little bit of a fever, but not really bad. Woke up in a cold sweat. So I was like, ah, great. So I had to drive an hour on Thursday to deliver. No, on Wednesday, excuse me, on Wednesday to deliver. Got there, and I was the first truck unloaded. While on Tuesday, I got my preload for the next load, which was a little surprising as well. And that was picking up like 11 miles from where we delivered, and it was going to Heppner, Oregon, deliver on Friday. So got over there, got unloaded, got over to the other place, and I was out of there by 10 o'clock. It was a preloaded trailer, no tarp, and I was gone. And I parked at, where did I park? Oh, that was Wednesday. I parked, shoot, I forgot where I parked. Laramie.
Not too bright though.
Oh, I know where I parked. That was, yeah, Wednesday night. I parked at a rest stop right inside, on 80, right inside Utah there, just past the way station. That was Wednesday. Woke up Thursday. The night, that was the worst night, man. I could not breathe. I was cold sweat, couldn't breathe, coughing, and I wanted to leave at 4:30 in the morning. And man, my alarm went off, and I just kept turning it off, hitting the snooze. And I was hurting so bad. At one point, I'm just like, I'm on my hands and knees like doggy style. It's just, that felt more comfortable than laying down on my back. I was just, and I would fall asleep. Finally, I was able to get out of there about 6:30 in the morning, and I don't know how. I needed to get to the Constantine. That was 614 miles, and I was like, I need to get there, because while driving on Thursday, I got my next load for the weekend, which was picking up in Klamath Falls and going to Phoenix. The total of those three loads for the weekend is 3,400 miles. So I couldn't cancel out on it, man. So I drove 400 miles to the Pilot in Ontario to my fuel stop, and I was gonna get a shower. So they had a line at noon of 7 drivers. I was like, ah, shoot, I can't do that. So I called the Constantine and I said, hey, do you have overnight parking? They said, yep, the building across the street from our place, we own that. You can park in the front of it. And we started unloading at 7:30 in the morning. When he said that, I knew they weren't gonna come in early. And I really felt like I needed a lot of sleep. So my goal was to get to that place as early as I could and just shut down and go to bed. Take some drugs and go to bed. So I got to about 40 miles from there, and there was a Pilot. So I went in there, got a shower, got some Tylenol PM, and one thing that I was lucky about was I had some antibiotics that I hadn't used from a toothache that I had a couple months ago. So I had antibiotics on the truck. So I popped some antibiotics, popped some Tylenol PM, and when I got to the place and parked, closed the curtains, and I went to bed. And I set my alarm for 7 o'clock, and I woke up feeling a little better, but I still had a cough. My nose was still stuffed up. I couldn't breathe, but I didn't wake up with cold sweats, and I didn't feel like I had a fever anymore. And so I actually woke up about 6:30, got dressed, kind of looked out there hoping they'd be there. They weren't. So anyway, I got up and they finally showed up about 7:35 or so, and I rolled across the street, put it over there, and got unloaded. And they were kind of slow about it, which just a one-man operation type of situation, no big deal. But they so there, as you can see, there's fires. I was going to go the back way out of that town. It's not a truck route, but I looked at it, and I've been on worse. So to get here, it would have shortened my time. But there's a fire right there, and I was talking to the guys, and they said, yeah, that road's probably closed because of the fire. So there was no going out the back way. So the only way out was to go the same way I came, basically, go north up to 84, west on 84 to 97, and then go back south down to Klamath. That basically was over 370 miles, and I had to be there before 4 o'clock. My DM texted me, she's like, are you gonna make that? And I'm like, I think I can be there by 3:30. And she goes, well, you know, we can't miss that appointment. They don't like you to be late. They won't load you. We might have to give up the load. I was like, well, you do what you can do. I'm going in that direction. So short time later, my DM said, hey, it's yours. Be safe, get down there. So I hauled butt down there. I passed 2 state troopers. There's some parts where the road is 60 and I was doing 65. I thought they were gonna tag me, but they didn't. And we got down there at 3:33. Forklift operator was a great guy, very nice. Pulled up, he loaded me like that. He was good. They have a tarping station. Told me, I said, hey, listen, there's a Love's 8 miles away. I'd like to get a spot because I'm not leaving. And is it okay if I tarp it there? He goes, yeah, no problem. So that's what I did. I came here to 8 miles, and I tarped it in the wind right here last night, and we've been here ever since. I just felt like I needed the appointment for this on Monday is not till 5 o'clock in the evening, so we're in no big hurry. It's a Home Depot distribution. They don't change their appointments. We're still going to go down there early and see if they'll take me, but we're in no big hurry. So we're gonna get rolling here in a few minutes, and start heading that way. I'm feeling better. I'm not 100%. I want to get to Kingman, Arizona, because there's a place I want to ride my bike. I think on tomorrow, which is Sunday, I should feel good enough to ride. My nose is a lot more open today. I got a little bit of a scratch in my throat, a little bit of a cough. And my earache is gone, so I'm feeling a lot better. Got all my clothes washed this morning, so I think it's time for us to roll out of this smoky little area. Let's get down the road later. ma'am.
Somebody has to. Bye.
Bye. Well, we're about 56 miles down the road. We're gonna do our first load check, tire check. We're in California now. We are, we're in an area when I was a kid. I'm gonna tell you a story. So I was born, lived in out San Fernando Valley. Anyway, my mom's best friend at the time was from England. And that family, my dad was good friends with the father, and the kids and I went to the same school together. And one summer, my mom and her friend was from England, so they decided they were going to go to England for 2 weeks and leave my dad and their dad in charge of us kids for 2 weeks that summer. I'm telling you what, we had a blast. Anyway, one of those weeks, my dad and them took us kids camping all over Northern California into Nevada. My parents owned some property up here, so my dad and them wanted to come take a look at it. So we came in here. So the lava, there's lava mines that you can go down just not too far from here that we went in. And we just camped. We just had the best time. My dad grew a beard. Both of them grew beards. My dad's never had a beard. I just remember that. We just had the best time. And all this area, can't really see it here. It's got nothing but pine cones and stuff, but it's really just lava fields, really. It just, at some point, millions of years ago, there was probably a big volcano here, I'm sure somewhere, that erupted. It's spewed everywhere. I'm not a good geologist to tell you everything exactly, but I mean, it's see, that's lava. That's lava rocks. Lava rocks all over. Look at it all over there. And if it wasn't smoky from all the fires, you probably could see some mountains. But I don't really know where the volcano was. I don't know which direction it probably came from over there. You can actually kind of see something in the distance. But it's a beautiful area. And that 2 weeks was very memorable. Very memorable. My dad, so when the 2 weeks were up, like I said, my dad grew a beard. His friend grew a beard. Howard. And so my mom and the wife, her friend, were coming in from England at night. I remember at LAX, and so we are all just all in. This is in the late '60s, probably '68 or so. We all wore beads and everything, looked like hippies. My dad had long beards and stuff, and we went to the airport and picked up my mom like that. My mom, I just remember her laughing about the whole thing, and she didn't like beards, but she appreciated the whole thing. But the thing that we learned is that my dad could take care of us. Nobody ended up in the hospital. It is a windy one. We're in Reno, Nevada, here at TA. Get some fuel, check our load. This is some kind of particle board stuff, tongue and groove. Anyway, I forget how many bundles we have, but basically we got 3 on the front one, 2 on each one, 3 on the end, edge protectors on each strap, front, both sides, and we got 2 tarps on this thing, 2 black tarps, and I cheated it. So I need to fix that. Kind of came apart on me. But basically, look at it right here. This tarp comes to right here. I've got 2 black scrap tarps underneath there. And that thing looks nice. It hasn't moved. The back one, I was afraid I should have added a couple of bungees, but I didn't. So we'll fix that. And we'll get out of here.